the 12-year-olds would take over because of Fortnite. You thought the 12-year-olds were gonna take over because of Minecraft. Well, guess what? You were wrong, because now they're freaking possessed and wanting to eat your face. Doug. Go on, buddy. Go on. See, now the problem has come down to possession and also little boys wanting to play video games way too fucking much. And then we got some girl who wants to kill everybody, including birds and other small animals like mice. We have a problem on our hands. Fortnite is no longer the answer to all of our problems. No, now we got kids who are just losing their minds because of stuff. I'm not really sure. I didn't look too much into these cases, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna pull up my chair. I got my chair here. Product code, link in description. Not really. I think there was only like one of these. What are we gonna be looking at, Dr. Phil, today? We are going to go and check out the most evil little 12-year-olds you will ever see. We have this girl here, and she doesn't like anything. She just wants to kill. So let's check this out, shall we?
My behavior is pretty bad. Violence, physical abuse, verbal abuse. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would think my anger would be 10.
What is her problem? She almost seems proud of herself that she does these sort of things. Oh yeah, I cause temper tantrums and I want everybody to lose their minds, but that's okay because I enjoy doing it. It's my favorite pastime.
One time, I got really angry. I jumped off my bed and I pushed my mom, and it really hurt her back. I called my dad stupid, idiot, moron, dumb.
Wait. So we're just gonna skip over what she just said. She said that she just jumped on her mother and it hurt her really bad, and then she just goes on to her father and how she verbally abuses him. We're just gonna skip over the fact that she could have broken her mother's back by jumping on her. We're just gonna skim over it. It doesn't exist. It never happened. Not once.
If my brothers and my sisters do something annoying, they're in big trouble. I'll hurt them, I'll threaten. One time, they made me really angry, and I chased my siblings around with a knife.
Little girl said, what? One time, my little brother called me a fart knocker. So I just slit his fucking throat. That's what I did. Yeah, man, don't worry about it. You know, he was just sleeping and I just went into his room and I just, casually just, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put this close to my throat. I'm actually going to put this down. That's actually really dangerous. I don't want to do this bit anymore. But what happened to this little girl? What the hell happened to cause her to just lose her mind and want to end people's existence, including her families? It doesn't make sense. But hopefully Dr. Phil will clear things up for us.
When I was 6, I had a hamster named Jack. One time I took him out of his cage. I wanted to play doctor.
She used the mag light and basically beat it to death into a flat object.
What? That poor hamster! I knew these were going to be kind of weird ones, but I didn't realize it was going to be this dark. She took her hamster and beat it to death. She flattened it like a pancake. Oh, I wanted to play doctor. Oh, he had cancer. I was just speeding up the process. Jesus Christ.
Did you smash him?
Oh my God. I remember where I did it. It was in the living room.
Was he smashed?
Yeah, he was gone.
Why though? Oh my God. And she's 12 years old. Look at that face. She's a sadistic fuck. Leave the hamster alone. Oh my God. Why though? See, that's the thing I'm wondering is why did she decide to do this sort of thing? What impulse was just like, hey, okay, well today we're gonna take out our hamster that we've had for a while and we're just gonna smush it. What would come about to make you think to do that sort of thing? What the fuck?
Another time, Mom showed us baby birds. I said, oh, they're so cute. 5 minutes later, had a bunch of baby birds in my hands. And then that's when I remembered if I put them back in the nest, the mama bird would kill them. the voices told me if I don't save the baby birds, then they're gonna do something to my family, something bad.
Excuse me? The voices told you? The voices? The voices, really? Is that who told you? The voices in your head? The voices in your head told you to freaking smush your hamster? The voices in your head told you to smush the baby birds? The voices in your goddamn head. What the fuck? Oh god, she's definitely got the fucking eyes of evil. Shit. This is legitimately creeping me out. I even just had a voice crack because I'm kind of freaked out. Like, I've played all these horror games, but this is like some real life shit, and I don't want to touch it. It's edgy, it's real, and it's freaking me out. Let's continue.
So I killed them. Violence makes me feel comfortable. It's just a bad situation.
I'm about to cry. Oh my god, she's legitimately scaring me. I don't get scared by nothing, but this girl right here, this monster who gets pleasure from killing things. I've seen those like serial killer documentaries, and they always start with animals. She's gonna turn into a goddamn serial killer. Fuck me. Okay, so after all of that was like her little backstory and her sort of admitting everything. But there's like 5 Dr. Phil videos on his channel talking about this one girl. And it seems like all of them are sort of gonna be this dark. Do I want to continue? Yes. Yes, I do. I am a news channel now. Please subscribe. And let's get right into the news.
12-year-old daughter Aneska looks very cute and innocent, but she holds our whole family in a constant state of crisis. Aneska is explosive, violent, aggressive. She lies, she steals, and she doesn't respect authority.
Okay, so in this clip, it just sort of seems like this girl is just like a rude little girl who just needs a spanking. So I'm wondering where the voices in her head comes from. Did she watch something and she's just like, oh yeah, that's a perfect scapegoat? I don't know, but in this clip, it just seems like she just needs to get disciplined. She's a spoiled little brat.
Recently, she took matches, lit paper, and set a comforter on fire. We absolutely do not know what she's going to do next.
So she just straight up started to roast her parents alive in their bed. She set their comforter on fire. What happened to this sweet little girl? What happened to her? Something must have gone down to either like traumatize her or cause her to like freak out and then go off on this binge or something. But this is weird.
When Aneska was 6 years old, she killed our pet hamster with a metal flashlight.
It looked like a piece of carpet by the time she was done. She was absolutely nonchalant about it.
When Aneska was 7, she went outside. She got into a bird's nest. She killed the baby birds.
So now like the parents are describing it, they're just like, how the hamster looked like a piece of carpet after she killed it. She must have like really have like flattened it with the flashlight that she beat the shit out of it with. How do you go about doing that? How would she be able to do it with a flashlight? What is happening?
Aneska took it upon herself to grab the baby birds, squeeze them till their eyeballs and popped out and their guts popped out. And Aneska told me that the voices told her to do it.
I took her to the doctor and we began antipsychotic medication. The voices did stop, but it didn't stop her outbursts.
Okay, so at least the parents knew, and so they took the kid to go see a doctor about taking some special medication to make the voices stop. So they knew about these voices and her outbursts, but they never thought to just take her to the hospital and have her hospitalized. No, we're just gonna give her some pills. She'll be all right. The voices will go away. They weren't there to begin with. Your daughter's just a fucking psycho.
I'm having to keep an eye on Aneska all the time. She's uncontrollable, very volatile.
Get away from me, you bitch!
Oh, honey, no. Oh, honey, no. You want to get smacked? That's how you get smacked, honey. That's how you get a good old grounding, honey. That's how you get some honey in your honey, honey. That's how you get sent to your grandpa's for the weekend, honey, even though grandpa is dead, and so you'd be hanging out in a graveyard, honey. Don't swear. If I ever have kids and then they're just like, shut up, you bitch. Oh, honey. No.
We have a knife block set that we've had to lock up because Aneska chased her 2 siblings around with a knife. One time when Aneska shared a room with her sister, we heard screams coming from the room. We went running in to find Aneska choking her.
What the fuck? Keep this kid away from everybody. Keep her away from everything, everybody. Put her in a box, ship her off to Africa where she can strangle the elephants or something. Or at least let her try. It's just like, okay, we had to start locking up the knives because she started chasing her siblings around with fucking knives. We had to finally take her out of siblings' room because she was trying to fucking strangle her to death during the night. Why didn't you just do that from the beginning? It would have been a lot easier. I don't know, maybe like ship her off to like a boarding school. Fuck, she'd probably cause a bloodbath at that place though.
We're terrified. We didn't know what was going on and why she would be doing this to her younger sister. When we reprimanded her, she just laughed at us. It just sent chills through us.
My other kids are terrified of their sister. Everybody walks on eggshells for good reason.
We have taken Aneska to several doctors, been on over 35 different medications, admitted to our local child and adolescent treatment center 18 times.
So she's been hospitalized 18 times and she has all these medications and stuff like that. Whenever you try and reprimand her, she just laughs in your face, sending chills down your spine because it's probably some like evil little demonic demon child laughter. I don't handle demon children very well, all right? They're my one fear. I don't like them. They can suck a dick. And this little girl needs an exorcist. She needs to be exercised and not like with a treadmill. She needs Jesus.
To this day, nothing has worked. If Aneska continues down this path, Aneska will either be dead or in jail. We don't have the answers. I feel completely helpless.
Dude, that's freaking dark. Like, even her mom thinks like her daughter is on the path to just straight up dying or being arrested over and over. That's the sad thing. Like, some of these stories are like ridiculous, but sometimes it's like the parents actually legitimately need help. In this case, I can completely understand. Okay, and so now we're moving on to a clip. The girl finally actually talks about what the voices in her head say. And so I'm kind of interested to see what she has to say about this. This is going to be interesting. I'm actually interested.
Tell me what it's like when you hear voices.
I don't hear them anymore.
Did you ever really hear them, or were they just kind of thoughts that crept into your mind?
I don't know. Like, sometimes I hear whispers and I can't make out what they're saying.
Okay, so yeah, this legitimately seems like she's either haunted or she's just legitimately a schizophrenic. I don't care too much for it. She can keep it. She can have it all she wants. Don't bring it anywhere near me. I don't want to get haunted. I don't want to die. Thank you. Don't want to die. Dr. Phil can just sedate her and that'll be the end of it. Infinite sedation. I'm not saying kill her. No. Just put her to sleep forever. So now we're going to go on to our final clip of this girl. They finally do like a brain analysis where they scan her brain and see what's going on up there. And we're going to see if she has like a tumor or something, because most of the time what causes like voices and stuff like that inside people's heads in schizophrenia is sometimes there's tumors in their brains. Let's see what the specialists have to say.
Here we have an MRI, Aneska's MRI, compared to what a normal brain looks like, which is the green. Aneska is yellow. Compared to the green, her brain is on fire. Too much activity in the frontal lobes. This is very abnormal.
Okay, so in that image, he was showing off like the green is the normal amount of brain activity, whereas her brain was super, super active, like far outside the boundaries of normal. Very interesting that part of the front is more active, because typically that doesn't become more active until adulthood, mid-20s, really.
This is Aneska's fMRI of her brain. What this shows is that her wires are abnormal. The wiring is not 100% right, which may lead to connectivity problems. Here we're looking at the third part of the engine, the computer. The normal patient has symmetric sort of yellow and green and red, which means good blood flow. And Aneska, unfortunately, there's not as much blood flow in the frontal area.
So what this guy's talking about is her wiring isn't synced with itself. And so some parts of the brain are active whenever they shouldn't be. And some parts of the brain that should be active aren't. And so it's kind of out of sync. And then also he was showing that there's not equal amounts of blood flow going to the brain, which is super important. And that could potentially be causing the problems with this girl. So it genuinely seems like this girl has a brain issue. It showed up inside of her scan that not everything is connected up there properly. Them getting her help is the best course of action. And it seems like they genuinely try to help her as much as they can, but sometimes she just needs professional help. Like some of the medicine wasn't working, but also people are misdiagnosed all the time. So she could have like bipolar disease, she could have schizophrenia, anything like that. But people are just like, oh no, she's just a crazy psycho. No, from the brain scan, you can tell that not everything, the wiring isn't connected properly. There you guys have it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you want to see more of these, please let me know in the comments, and also be sure to like the video to let me know you enjoyed it. But as always, I will see you guys later.